Welcome to another Airdrops video. So today we're going to be covering what happened over the week, what I'm looking at, my next moves. So let's get started. Alright guys, so here we're inside EdgeX. So EdgeX is like one of the perpetuals I'm currently farming. So in the past few weeks I've been doing volume on EdgeX, and before we begin, before I show you everything with EdgeX, all of the links will be on the Airdrop Excel guide as the Airdrop website. So if you want to follow along with the things I'm showing, you can jump on the links down below in the description. So this is the site. I'm going to use the calculator today to do some calculations and very interesting things to discuss, very interesting, things to show you. So let's do it. So, okay, I've been farming EdgeX. I've done about 1.2 million in volume. Very nice experience with the platform. It's very, very solid. And in general, EdgeX is like the fourth biggest perpetual in terms of volume. But in terms of revenue, I think it's like the second biggest after Hyperliquid. They are printing about 2 million a day. So if we go into monthly, right now they have accumulated about 100 million, 130 million in complete revenue over these months. And right now there's not a lot of time before their airdrop. So first of all, Polymarket is going to integrate inside EdgeX very soon. This is something that I want you to keep in your minds. It's going to be very important in today's video. And we got about one more week till their season is ending and they take a snapshot and probably do a token generation event inside probably December. So that's very big news for anyone that looks to farm EdgeX or has farmed it. You got one more week, guys. Also, they're preparing their Maru.edge token, which you can find here. They have not yet dropped allocations for most people, so that's something to look at. They've got this messenger tab for influencers, and what I'm testing right now is their strategy. So this is essentially their liquidity pool. So I've deposited my funds here to test it out and check it out. I will give you an update in about a week in the next video about airdrops. So I just want to let you know that if you want to farm EdgeX, you don't have a lot of time. 6.7 million points total distributed. Probably it's going to finish up at about 7.3, somewhere around there. My total points will probably be about 10 points. Let's say that we expect a 2 billion fully diluted valuation, 20% airdrop because the total points I have here are less than expected. My 10 points are going to be worth about $600 at this price. However, I think it's going to go to 4 billion, so I'm going to be making about $1,200 in revenue, not profit. My profit should be about $800 from this airdrop. I didn't really farm it heavily, like 1.2 million in volume is not very big. In all honesty, it's not very big at all. Like I literally did it in like a week or so. So I'm testing this strategy to see how many points I can get from it, if it's meaningful or not. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very solid airdrop. Like, in all honesty, guys, we did the calculations in the previous video and it seems like it's going to be very, very big. Like, it makes so much money. Like, I could even see it near Aster FDV. Also, EdgeX is improving their value by creating a network, integrating with Polymarket. Like, it seems like a very solid platform, lots of eyes on it, but still not everyone is on it. So if they do a good airdrop, this probably will be a platform that will be sustainably one of the biggest ones. Of course, I'm farming Lighter, and the only bad part about Lighter is that they may delay tokenization because they still don't have spot swaps. They have not dropped their meme token. Like, I don't know what's happening with Lighter. The only positive thing about Lighter is that its volume is sustainingly high in the past month and the revenue has been recently exploding. 1.2, 1 million, 1.3. It's going well. So I think it's going to hit the 4 billion, fully diluted valuation. And of course, if you see these values from Lighter, why not, EdgeX hitting the same or more, at least in the beginning. So that's something very interesting. Now, the market is very bad. Like, I think we're starting the recovery. I'm not yet sure. We don't see a lot of power in the longs. But one thing that was insane recently is how Aster didn't dump at all. Like, Aster is doing buybacks, they're keeping their value high. Hyperliquid did perfectly well. However, there's a lot of uncertainty because team is going to be unlocking tokens. So I'm out of my hyperliquid positions, sold at about $40 a piece, which seems like the best option at the moment. I will wait and see what the team does, but still, in general, I'm farming hyperliquid. I think their next airdrop is going to be super big. This platform is here to stay. There's no disc about it. Like, hyperliquid is printing money right now. Like, they're making so much money. Now, a lot of people are asking me, Raya is doing an airdrop soon. Yeah, I think it's going to die completely. I don't like it. I don't use it. I don't suggest anybody use it. I've also updated all of the airdrops in the Excel guide with red, blue colors, whatever. Raya is on red. Paradex on red, Apex Aster, all of these, don't touch. Ethereal, I actually have just checked and have a single point on Epoch 2, so that's good. But I'm not yet depositing funds on it because there is a lot of uncertainty about Ethena Labs. Like, they seem to have a very big issue, like their token has no value anymore, like 3.5 billion. It's dropping, team is unlocking. I'm really not bullish on Ethena Labs nowadays. So Ethereal might be good, but they're moving way too slowly. If you have not joined the waitlist, you can join the waitlist. It's completely free. It's a single tap of a button. So it's better to do it than not doing it. But it seems like there's a lot of work to be done from them and Ethena Labs to make this something big. It's very, very small right now. I'm not putting any amount of time. Now, Pacifica. Pacifica, guys, has been dominating the Solana ecosystem. Like, nothing comes close to Pacifica. I really like the platform. However, I don't know when they will do it. And this scares the shit out of me because I don't know when they will tokenize and I don't know what valuation they will have up till that moment, if they will be able to sustain everything. Paradex, it's complete garbage. It's going to die out instantly. I really tell you guys, Paradex is dying. Raya is dying. Apex Protocol is gonna die in a single clip. So I am not touching these platforms right now. It's not worth it. Really, it's not worth it. GRVT, you know. Pacifica has something special. They bring so many updates. They improve the platform so much. They're leading the Solana ecosystem, so I cannot be bearish on them. But in terms of an airdrop, I really don't know. Maybe I'm losing out to some very good and easy points right now, but I already have so many. So I'm at a very big profit even if they launch at 100 million fully diluted valuation. Extended looks good. Like after EdgeX, Aster is not worth farming, guys. But after EdgeX and Lighter, this could potentially be my big farm. As I've told you, this is the strategy here. So this is the strategy that I wanted to follow. I wanted to go into EdgeX and Lighter. I'm right now keeping my funds. I'm not doing a lot of trading because the market has dumped. And if the markets, continue to dump, I prefer to have as many stable coins as possible to buy back in. I already have so much money in Solana, so I really try to minimize my risk and I may have to repaint some low ones, so I'm playing it safe. But this one is coming soon. Lighter may be postponed, so I would replace EdgeX with Based. Now, Based is building on top of Hyperliquid. I really, really like it. It has backing from Ethena Labs, which is less bullish, but it seems like Based is doing very, very well. Like, they're bringing a lot of good stuff. They have a lot of systems and they have these prediction markets powered by Polymarket. Now this is mega. This is mega because you can farm Polymarket airdrop through here. And you can also make some very easy bets that earn you actual money. Like for example, I think the Fed is going to cut rates, okay? The next video of Mr. Beast, you can bet on that. Like you can farm Polymarket through Based on top of Hyperliquid, like it's a game changer. And Polymarket is also coming on Edge, so that's also mega. Like, I mean, you can farm prediction markets nowadays, which is potentially the new meta. There are two major platforms, Polymarket and Calci. Calci is bigger on volume, but Polymarket is like the big name, especially when they launch on USA, it's probably going to be game over for Calci. You can bet on the value of Bitcoin. You can do a lot of bets and you don't have to risk a lot of funds. You just make the sure bets, build some volume. So yeah, this is very, very big here. And yeah, you can take bets on Based and farm Based as well. So that's something I like. Now let's go back to the list. So we talked about Lighter. I like it. I think they will postpone their airdrop. This is the consensus inside the airdrop community I got as well. We got Pacifica. Pacifica, I'm kind of farming it, but not really consistently. Extended is probably my next major farm. This is where I will probably focus on after EdgeX. Maybe I will go with Based because I get this Hyperliquid interaction that I want, because I think Hyperliquid in Q1 2026 is going to drop a token, and that's very important. And of course, we got the Bullpen angle, and the Bullpen is also going to be integrating with, how it's called, with Polymarket as well. So Polymarket essentially is coming on top of all Hyperliquid perpetual wrappers. So that's very important because you could literally, farm Bullpen and, Polymarket at the same time. So that's good. Like Bullpen also has a new liquidity campaign. I think I should actually participate on this one because the competition is not that huge and you could get some very nice returns on your farming. So this is something that I will potentially do. Still got a lot of time, like I got 50 days to participate. So if it becomes more lucrative, I might start doing some very considerable volume here to also build up this secondary Hyperliquid wallet. Told you everything about that in the previous videos. Like I don't want to go over what are you talking about, a second Hyperliquid wallet? What is that? I'm not gonna explain, just go and watch the Bullpen video. So yeah, this is the things I'm looking at. Like here I had Paradex, but it seems like this is not going to happen, guys. Like I'm not going to farm Paradex. I think this is going to be, actually, this is going to probably be the worst perpetual airdrop people actually expect to be good. That's my expectation. And the reason is very simple. Paradex is not making money. They're making shit amount of money. Like if we go to the monthly fees, each month they make about $1 million, maybe $1.5 million, even 2 million. Like they're making 20 million in a year. This is too low for a perpetual that has been running campaigns for 2 years. It's very, very low. So I'm very bearish on them. And the growth is not there anymore. Like they're eclipsed by other people. They're not, I don't see them as a good farming opportunity. Let's leave it there. So what I'm expecting to see in the next few weeks, when Edge tokenizes, Apex finishes their points, Aster does the next airdrop, Lighter maybe, talk about snapshots and stuff. We're going to see a lot of liquidity get rotated over all of these perpetuals. So we're going to see a completely different market, and we need to stay active on the market, see what happens and see what the next batch of good perpetuals will be. It will be some of these top maybe 10 to 20, but there are not a lot of others. Like most of these are already dead. You just don't know it yet. So there are not a lot of perpetuals that are going to survive this. And I firmly think Reg airdrop, Apex airdrop, Aster season 3 and season 4 maybe also be bad. Maybe even EdgeX. There is a possibility EdgeX does a bad airdrop. There is a possibility. There is some risk associated with EdgeX. But my gut says Paradex and GRVT and Apex Reg airdrops are going to show that not all of perpetuals are worth farming. It's going to be like when Orderly tokenized and a lot of people lost like a lot of money farming them. So I think that's exactly what's going to happen, and we're going to see a little bit of a bear market in terms of perpetual volume. A lot of volume will go back to Hyperliquid and the projects that are solid. That's what I expect to happen. So I expect to see like 5 perpetuals, like 4, like we got right now, being considerably bigger than all of the other ones. So if you're farming anything except Lighter, EdgeX, Extended, Pacifica-based Bullpen, right now, if you farm any other perpetual other than these, there is a lot of risk that you are losing money. I just gotta be straight with you. If you farm anything except these, you're probably losing money. And of course, you might be losing money with these ones as well because the market conditions are not good. We don't know if we will go back up. So it's very important that you farm the things you believe in, the things that have revenue, the things that will tokenize potentially soon. So you minimize those risks. That's very important for you guys to understand. I'm trying to explain this. Hopefully I'm able to do this, but it's very important to place your bets correctly right now and not waste funds on bullshit. That's very important. Hope you listen to me on that, and I will see you on the next video.